Last time on Shaman King, it was Hao versus the X-Laws, and the X-Laws were crushed. But Vinstar of the X-Laws had the Holy Hand Grenade and kamikazed his ass with a massive explosion. But Hao seems to have survived. Why? How? How? Let's find out. There will be nothing left to protect you. One step forward. Maiden forever. Boom! He pulled a Chaozu, but he's not dead yet. And Yo's feeling some kind of way. How many souls do you have to toy with before you're satisfied? The Great Onmyoji, Hao Asakura. Episode 25, The Great Onmyoji, Hao Asakura. Love that look. The spirit of fire has transformed into the spirit of water. It is Mizu. And then Mikihisa just hanging out back there. Suikoku. Water extinguishes fire, therefore water conquers fire. Accordingly, he changed fire to water to protect himself. That's all. It's like transmutation. Kashodo. Fire creates earth. Doshogun, earth creates metal. Goshonju, metal creates grass. Creates water. Laws of nature. They're expressed with the symbol of the pentagram. We gotta love how he friggin' puts his name on his clothes and stuff. Wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. The 5 elements that make up this planet. Yeah, in certain cultures, those 5 things are the core things of the planet. The elemental cycle. Perfect knowledge of the 5 elements. That's what Hao did. That's the power of the Daimyoji, Asakura Hao. You knew who he was this whole time and didn't tell us. I thought you were acting strange. Like the weight of the world was on you. What's he got to do with you, yo? Wasn't hiding anything. If you tell you this, you'll be dragged into the Asakura fight. He's my ancestor. Just an ancestor. From 1,000 years ago. Don't stick your nose in any further. Yeah, another reason why they didn't give the Book of Hao out is just because, like, listen, you guys have your own thing to deal with. Ryu, Faust, they full-on wanted part of it. No one else. They weren't signed up for any of this, so they're trying to keep them out of that core fight. He has to end this himself. Ren already knows what's going on. If he's an Onmyoji for 1,000 years ago. The person Lilirara showed us 500 years ago was Hao as well. For him, it's been a 1,000-year journey of the soul, reincarnating back into the world to attain the greatest spirit allies and become Shaman King. 500 years ago, he reincarnated as a member of the past tribe to get the spirit of fire, which combined with his own Onmyojutsu, providing him with the ultimate oversoul. Yeah, Ren's just that smart. He's just like, yeah, I got all of it. Worst case scenario, no attacks of any kind work against his oversoul. Don't give up hope just yet. We've learned a lot. We need to plan our next move. We won't allow their deaths to be in vain. I'll be damned. I didn't anticipate you to force me to do this. Here's your prize. Yep, taking their souls. You won't just die. Not all souls are made equal, good or evil. Strong-willed souls radiate light and a source of great power. Your actions seem nothing more than foolish to me, but you are ready to lay down your lives. And I recognize the tremendous willpower of your souls. I can never let such excellent souls go to waste. Become my sustenance and live on for all eternity. This is a great honor in his opinion. Jeez. Didn't just kill them, had their souls consumed. And now the stage has to be repaired. One of the past tribes. Oh, Nikram! Yeah, the 5 great spirits were once part of the Great Spirit itself. It was born from the Great Spirit, adding with its power to every soul it absorbs. The fact that its power could manage to change its nature. Now that's impressive. Truly invincible. It's gonna get stronger with every match. See, that's the rub. That's the unfortunate part. It's just like, yeah, the shaman fight is giving him nothing but fuel for his fire. With every strong shaman he comes across, that just gives him more power. And the Patch don't want to get involved because it's not their way. A little move he made up close without he even knowing. Let me just say this. He's too dangerous. Don't get any more involved. And he stole it half a millennium ago. A man committed a heinous atrocity. His blood runs through my veins, which is why my soul is duty bound to stop him. Yeah, see, that's the difference from the other series. It's like Necrom was working with this guy, whereas they kind of replaced the other guy with this dude named Zinc. But Necrom is a traitor no matter what continuity. Oh, he's got a deeper voice in this series. Feeling any better? Doesn't matter how I feel, man. Yo's been dealing with a lot of stuff, covered so fast. It's not like stuff doesn't get to him. He just doesn't try to dwell on it. For some reason I hold it in. But embodying those feelings is surprisingly refreshing. That's what friends are for. I need to talk to you guys. After his 100-year journey, he's made his return to the world through the Asakura family. He's my big brother. Dun dun dun! Yep. Which was already spoiled in the first episode. Don't worry. Didn't mean to startle you. Horror just tackling him. He finally opened up to us. Can't tell us not to worry about this. His face, his behavior. It would seem strange to learn he had nothing to do with you. Yeah, right? Super serious, man. Yeah. That scary thing. Manta, where you going? Of course Anna knows. The truth is never better than what you hope it is. Doesn't change the fact that our lives will be spent fighting. You ready? Yomei didn't even bother telling Anna. Battle had already begun that day on. The day we learned he would be reincarnated into this world. Again, we've seen this scene. I'm still wondering why we had this shown as the first scene of the anime. Oh, diary, take shelter in our daughter's womb. You must have saw us as the most favorable option. They're always strong with mana. As soon as a child has soul inhabits is born, I shall kill it. What if she's having twins, though? 2 boys. If they're identical twins, it will be impossible to tell which one he is. If you could tell if it was the first child or the second, it would be possible. Yeah, something like that is impossible. Choice is yours. Ooh, that's a lot of pressure. Which of your children do you kill? I'll kill both of them. How are you feeling? What a shock. Twin boys, who would have thought? Oh, it's Mikihisa. Keiko. Man, she looks just like Yo. Or Yo looks just like her. Yeah, I couldn't really kill a baby in a hospital. If we kill him now, even if he succeeds in his Rex reincarnation, it'll be too late for the Shaman fight. About him ever since she was little. No matter the cost, I cannot allow him to be resurrected. Summon Asakura too. Twice the man I ever was. Oof, not a decision I would like to make. The fate of the world or your child. We can't handle a cycle of rebirth, but we'll stop your ambitions. Kill the child. That's how you knew it was him. So small. He reincarnated with the spirit of fire, and Mikihisa protected him. Mikihisa spirits! Oof. It'll take more than that to catch me. Oxygen is everywhere, so it's perfect for reincarnation. It wasn't an easy feat, though. It's at its base form. It needs to grow in power, which is why he's been consuming souls. The circle of life. We still have another child, Keiko. My precious other half. The body I waited for was split into twins. A trial for my current incarnation. The half of mine will choose to be a king. I'll claim the other half of me back. I will possess even greater power. Raise him well. Only I hadn't faltered. Yeah, all of us faltered. Like, yeah, nobody really wants to kill a child. If you had lost your humanity back there, this child would not be alive right now. Yeah, if the order had been different, you might have the potential for power to rival Hao. Cannot escape fate. This child will suffer, but he has no choice but to fight. He is the only hope we have. Oh, jeez, that was the end. Oh man, I was so into the backstory. Because it's just like, what do you do? Like, we have no choice but to try to kill our child, but that's not something we really want to do. And of course he faltered, of course he hesitated, just like nobody wants to kill their child, let alone their grandson. But it was just a thing that needed to happen, and they had to try to overcome it. What a brutal situation. You know, I have to wonder, would you have the ability to kill a child if you knew that a great evil was potentially possessing them? Without a shadow of a doubt, you knew. Would you go through with it? Would you kill your own child? Would you kill your grandchild? For the world? What if your brother was the most evil creature on earth? Would you fight him? Ugh, that's a hard choice. That's a hard decision. I mean, it's not like Yo was raised with Hao, though. But knowing you have a brother out there who's trying to wipe out the majority of the world, that's a heavy burden to bear. And if you're the only person who could potentially stop him, I wouldn't want that decision placed on anyone. But let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section below. Now, I mean, it's not that big of a revelation. If you've seen the first episode, you knew that Hao was Yo's brother. But does that make it any easier? Could you do the duty? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.